It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Wait, set, wide, 80. Check. Check 50, check 50. Joker. Charlie, 64, weak. Watch it. Switch. Go, Bandit.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Ozzie! Mike 5-4. Tighten up. Hey, zoom. Alert!
Shotgun now for Brady. And an alley to run. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Watch the screen. Tight dog. Hey, go 66. Easy.
Brady now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack on first down, Brady, Cameron Jordan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long.
Cut. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch a slack. Hey, Alabama.
From the gun, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep, Deontay Harris. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Breeze now. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
What?
They find some open field here.
What?
A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 69. Yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Will Watts on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Wait, 29, Alpha, 54. Hey, come on, come on. No. X3, 218, chop it.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Wait, 53. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the slant, Hey, 66.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady.
Oh,
Nowhere
Brady.
to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Check 99. Banjo. Regular. Let's go. When he hits.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Sammy. go. 58, right over there.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the safety creep. You'll kill. 58, Mike. Come on, the ball. 58, Mike.
Breeze going to throw. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Throwing on second down. Breeze. Ginn has it complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Ready. Yellow lady. Yellow lady. You won't see me in your nightmares, son.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, 28 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On 2nd and a yard, Brady caught by the tight end Watson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first down, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, they'll run with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
72.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Let's go, baby. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3/4 pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? What are they headed for the home stretch is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays that way at the end?
I think it's going to be a heck of a battle. I think Baltimore, yes. New England's going to get a battle from Buffalo, but I think they're going to stay in the spot. Seattle, they're going to battle San Francisco. They're just going to trade it back and forth, and it's going to come down to Week 17, I believe, to decide that one. And New Orleans, yes, they will retain a top 2 spot.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
6-man. Check it. Right there. Shadow.
Throwing again. Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. And pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
51's the mic. Let's go, Tackle. Let's go. We got this.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Breeze. This is caught by Gann. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. They convert on third with a gain of 22. On the ground, this is Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Hill, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. Here's Hill. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Lawrence Guy just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He'll let it fly in the direction again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. With that incompletion, I want to revisit some playoff talk. We talked about the top 2 seeds, but let's break down the AFC playoff picture. Ravens and Pats on top. If the season ended, we'd be looking at the Bills in the 5 spot and the Steelers the 6. That would give us wild card games of Bills, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans. You give the Titans, Raiders, Colts, or Browns any shot, Charles?
I give the Titans Titans a shot. They get Houston twice in the last 4 games of the year. And the way they're running the ball with Derrick Henry and their defense playing well, yeah, they're very confident right now. The Raiders, no, I don't give them that type of a shot. I think they're a year ahead of schedule with the season that they're having. The Colts, I do give them a shot. Okay, Jacoby Brissett, if he can get hot down the stretch and they get Marlon Mack back running the football, I think they can have an impact. In Cleveland, no, I don't give them any shot.
To throw is Breeze. Flushed out right. The open man is Smith. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tre'Quan Smith, 78 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is White on the screen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. To throw again on second down. Brady, that's complete to White. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Brady now on first down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Alpha. Regular.
Brady will try again on second down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Brady. He hits White, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Brady. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Check back. Hey, kill. Hey, easy.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it second down.
At the 11-yard line.
Set. 5'9". 58, come on. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Throwing now is Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. Breeze now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10. Breeze now. And this is Cook with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Saints.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Breeze now on first down. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a three-score game, though, fourth quarter.
Right there, 56. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And he's going to go down again. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up third and long. Now Brady. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, yellow lady. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54.
From midfield, here's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And just like that, it's third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints first down.
53.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, here's Kamara. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First down, New Orleans.
54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Kill.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, but it's going to be second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Big stop,
To throw again, Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. David Onyemata picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Brady going to throw. Going deep here for Edelman. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 70 yards. And the Patriots get a score closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
36.
Breeze going to throw here. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football.
Now Breeze lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but You know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a track.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down.